Alright guys, alright, it's Goat the Great, and this is a special episode of Driving with Goat, Hurricane Sandy edition. Let's do this. Alright, I don't have to go to work today, but I have decided that I am going to go to work today. Only because, how can one miss such an exciting adventure to drive around in this so-called Hurricane Sandy? How do you miss out on something like this? It is just not a good idea to miss out on this. Or who knows, maybe it's not a good idea to actually get involved in this, but I'm about to take it on. I've never been one that associates well with fear. So, a little hurricane wind, a little hurricane wind, a little hurricane water, not really going to be a big deterrent to me. So, I thank you all for joining me on this special Hurricane Sandy edition of Driving with Goat. It's kind of funny, I was actually looking at the news reports, and there was a dude, while the news reporters were out there recording video and speaking of how dire the situation is and how bad things are and how much you shouldn't be out here, there was a dude in the middle of the freaking Long Island Sound. I can't remember which water passage or whatever that was that he was in the middle of, but he was out there surfing. And the news reporters were also upset, and this is the kind of thing we're telling people not to do. You shouldn't be involved in this. You're going to put the lives of rescuers at risk. And that dude is just out there just surfing, man. It was so awesome. So what are you guys doing for Hurricane Sandy? Are you at home sniveling in a corner? Are you playing video games? Are you crying because you think Sandy is going to come and take you away? What's the attitude out there? What's the mentality? I'm looking at people walking around. They're still doing their day-to-day activity. They're still leading their day-to-day lives. Doesn't seem to be a deterrent for many. I myself, I have already packed a bag with the intention of staying at work overnight. My job has made us aware that there will be an additional bonus for those of us that decide to actually show up. So, I mean, it's not really the bonus. That's not really my inspiration for going in. I would have gone in regardless because I love things like this. Being from the Caribbean, I live for hurricanes and explicit winds, even though explicit doesn't fit in there properly, does it? I find this to be awesome. I see everyone just going crazy. People have gone as far as to buying tons and tons of supplies. The water is sold out virtually in every convenience or grocery store that you can go to. And I just don't understand why. It's a little rain and a little wind. It's not as bad as it would appear. As a matter of fact, from what I'm seeing right now, it appears that what is that, Hurricane Irene that took place last year? It appears that Hurricane Irene was actually worse. This so far it's like an average day with some rain and wind. My biggest concern is I work on Long Island. And on Long Island, they have evacuated some areas already. Now, what concerns me about that is the fact that I was told that that some of the exits into certain towns in Long Island are being closed. And I really hope that my exit to where I need to go to get to work isn't closed. They've already closed the bridges. They've already closed the tunnels. The subways are shut down. Public transportation, such as the buses and the trains, are no longer running. So, it's pretty bad. I have enough gas. I think I should be okay. But, come on, people. Come on. I also hate the way people drive when there's a little bit of a little rain on the ground, you know. It's as if these people have never dealt with rain weather before. And all you Assassin's Creed buyers, at least those of you that have not been fortunate enough to acquire it early, what are you going to do tomorrow when you can't get out of your house to go get your game? Because GameStop and all these other gaming retailers are closed. Those of you that have ordered it in the mail, look at this guy doing complete nonsense out here. What are you going to do when the mailman can't come? Because, I'm sorry, forget the whole rain nor sleet, blah, 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 blah nonsense. There's no mail getting delivered in this kind of weather. Oh, crap, it looks like someone killed themselves on the highway already. Oh, man. I can't wait to get on the highway to see what that's about. The entire Belt Parkway is backed up right now, and it looks like cars have spun in the opposite direction of traffic. What is going on there? Is it flooding? What is it? Damn, I can't see anything. Oh well, and I'm not on the side of the highway that I'd be able to properly view what took place there. This is what I'm talking about. This is what makes storm weather so exciting. People just don't know how to drive. They don't know how to conduct themselves. Accidents take place. And it's funny because I'm sitting here recording this as I'm driving. God knows, I might get live footage of me killing myself today. This could be the end of GOAT. GOAT the dead, you know? and this video will make it to so many news outlets. And I'd be embarrassing myself and my family the way I'm speaking, but I'm sorry, I'm just excited about this kind of stuff. This is what I live for. And I am fortunate. I hope that my flip video is still recording, because this is a camera that I have not used in, I would say, well over a year. Ever since I got my DSLR, I stopped using it, and I fired it up. I charged it and everything, and I fired it up, and it kept shutting back down as if there was some sort of an internal corruption or something. It just wouldn't record anything. So I put it on. It seemed like if I hold the setup button, it would actually stay on long enough. And it looked like it was recording, and I hope it is still. As a matter of fact, it is still recording. Thank God. There's a little red light on the front of it that indicates whether it's recording or not, and that red light is on. Oh my God, guys, I'll tell you right now. There's, oh shit, freaking tree in the road. Well, it was more like a twig, but it was still a big deal for me. The scary part right now is, and I probably should reduce my speeds a little bit, because that could become dangerous, but I've noticed that the winds are so high that when I get to certain speeds, let's say like 65 miles per hour, the car starts to become lighter, and I can then feel the wind pushing the car in any direction it wants to. So I can feel the car sway. Look at that, I just felt it. It swayed towards the left. So I have to be a little bit careful out here for two reasons. I can hydroplane if I hit a body of water on this road, and two, my car could potentially spin out as the car goes into one direction and I try to force it into another. But I'm sorry, I'm just too excited, and these cars are driving way too slow for my personal taste, which is probably why they're still alive and I may not be for much longer. Alright, yeah, that guy's driving a Mustang, not the kind of car to be driving on the road this time of in this type of weather. Yeah, buddy. Oh man, so other than this hurricane, I really can't determine what to speak of, because I want to keep the camera on with me as long as possible. I want to see if I could probably get all the way to work with this thing recording. Hopefully I have enough battery power to maintain that entire drive. It's about a 25 to 30 minute drive. Yeah, my intention was actually to stay at work yesterday, but the situation wasn't bad enough where they needed us to stay, so I left. And if it isn't bad enough where they need us to stay tonight, I'm going to the gym right after work, man. Nothing feels better than a hurricane workout. Nice little workout in the middle of hurricane-like situations. Okay, so I live in Queens, New York, and as of right now, I am on what is called the Cross Island Parkway, which is a highway that leads from Queens into certain parts of Queens as well, but it also has exits onto highways that lead into Long Island. Look at this. This guy is driving so slow. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, it's an older lady. I don't understand that. That is the one thing that I really don't understand. I'm assuming in regular driving conditions, that lady's afraid of a little bit of rain. So here it is that we're in hurricane conditions and you're still out here. You should be at home. You're afraid of the rain. Why are you out here in the middle of the biggest of all rainstorms? At least the biggest of all rainstorms that New York ever really gets. Yes, so I'm back up to 65 miles per hour. Wind is blowing, trees are swaying. I am fighting to keep my car straight, even though it may not look like I'm fighting to. I can feel the car kind of doing its own thing. It wants to sway. Yep, there it is. I'm drifting off to the right-hand side a little bit there. So just to not be an asshat and actually kill myself on video, I'll try to keep my speeds at around 60 miles per hour. My other vehicle is a 2001 Nissan Altima, which is a much heavier vehicle than the current vehicle that I'm driving, which is a 2009 Corolla S. These vehicles are not made with any kind of material at this point. They're made really cheaply, so it's a lighter vehicle. What the hell's going on with my music? And because it's a lighter vehicle, it doesn't have the ability to deal with the wind and situations like this as well as a heavier vehicle may be able to. Yeah, it looks like this hurricane is going to turn out to be nothing more than a ruse. I could be wrong though. They are saying the biggest part of it is supposed to hit tonight into tomorrow, which I originally heard the biggest part of it was supposed to hit Sunday into Monday, and nothing happened. Now see that guy in the Honda Accord that's speeding at around 80 miles an hour? He can wind up in some trouble. Oh shit. Ooh, just felt the car kind of gust over to the side again. Oh man, I'm telling you, this is truly Goat the Great versus Hurricane Sandy. I can only hope that I live to upload this video, because I'm not going to lie, as I get closer to Long Island, the winds are getting incredibly heavy right now. And I am not one that usually drives with both hands, but I am definitely using both hands right now, just so that I can make sure that I have a complete foothold on the car. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I'm a little nervous. It's very, very windy in this part. Wow. And I'm not even in Long Island yet. I'm still heading towards Long Island, which is so counterintuitive. You would think bodies of water are where you would want to drive away from, but that's where I'm driving towards. Oh man, let's see where this takes us. I am one exit away from where I need to get off, and then I am officially going to be on the Long Island Expressway, which then leads me into Long Island. And I know you guys can't see it because, trust me, the trees and the leaves are no real indication of how windy it is. I can't even tell how windy it is. It's when the car starts to get pushed, that's when I realize how windy it is. I'm going to try opening the window and see if I can have some wind blow in here to give a better idea. I guess that's no real indication, huh? Because the car moving is going to create wind anyway. So, yeah. One more exit here. I don't know what that vehicle up there is all about, but come on, guy, don't brake too heavy now. This is not the kind of weather for heavy braking. Light pumps on the brake. Whoop, whoop. I'm listening to the ASAP Rocky, I believe it's called Live, Love, ASAP or whatever. Amazing mixtape. Some horrible lyrics, but still nice mixtape. Amazing beats by Clams Casino. If you've never heard the mixtape and you have an open mind for hip-hop, I implore you to check it out. Like I said, it's not a lyrical mixtape. You're not going to hear amazing lyrics or socially conscious lyrics, but amazing flows, amazing beats that you will definitely hear. Okay, guys, so I have now left the Cross Island Parkway, and oh shit, my car's drifting towards the wall. I have left the Cross Island Parkway, and I am officially on, oh shit, something's in the road there. Yes, I am officially on the Long Island Expressway, which I take this stretch of highway for approximately 10 miles, and then I should be, holy crap, the wind is really treating my car like crap right now. Yes, so whew, it is it's dark out here. It's a lot darker than it was in Queens. Need to turn my wiper blades up a little bit. And the worst thing about it is this highway here, the Long Island Expressway, it's smoother than the other highways that I was on, so there's less traction. And it's a highway that a lot of huge trucks travel on, which makes it even more dangerous, because it's one thing when you have to deal with cars, but cars and trucks, not good. Okay, so I don't know if you guys notice it. Maybe you don't, because all you're doing is just looking at things through the eyes of a camera. Oh crap, not good, not good. My car is being pushed so much right now. And I can see these thinnest sheets of water on the highway that are almost like black ice. Is that a cop car back there? No, it's not. I'm going to stay in the middle lane. I have a better chance of avoiding a problem if I'm in the middle lane than if I'm on the far right or far left, because I won't have much room for error. And I need to reduce my speed a little bit, because even 60 miles an hour seems to not be able to maintain the car's weight on the road. It still seems to be shifting it a little bit. I'm sorry, I want to drive really slow, but it's just not in my veins to drive at 50 miles an hour behind these other people. I need to make a move. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, what I was saying was, I don't know if you guys can notice it since you're looking through the eyes of the camera, but I can. It has gotten progressively darker in this direction, and I'm only going to make the assumption that it's because we're going into Long Island, which, again, like I said, it's a more, oh man, my car is really getting pushed around right now by the wind. I'm at 60, I may take it down a bit. Yeah, it's surrounded by water, and it is basically what it sounds like. It's literally a long stretch of, oh fuck, I had to brake there. That was a huge gust of wind. I'm down to 50 miles an hour now, the same speed that I just seconds ago said I couldn't drive at. If you guys can at all see the trees, they are going insane out here. As I'm getting deeper into Long Island, holy wow, I'm not even going to lie, my heart rate is super accelerated right now as I struggle to keep the car in the middle lane, because the wind is literally battling me. It wants to take the vehicle. And I'm sorry, Mother Nature, this is my car. You cannot have my car. It belongs to me. I pay too much for it. But yes, as I was saying, it's just getting progressively darker. The winds are very much accelerated, just as my heart rate is at the moment. There are very few amount of cars on this highway right now. If anyone that lives in the New York area that has ever traveled on the Long Island Expressway knows, at 2 p.m. on a Monday, this highway is filled with vehicles. Yeah, it's a little easier to travel than, say, if it were 4 p.m. in the evening, but still, I'm doing 60 miles an hour all the way to my destination here, and I didn't have to stop once. But I am getting a little bit nervous. I'm seeing people out here doing faster speeds than me. I'm only assuming it's because, one, they just are carefree, or two, their vehicles are heavier than mine, because it's a little too dangerous to be out here doing 65, 70 miles an hour in this kind of weather. Oh shit, a little bit of wind, a little bit of hydroplane. Looks like that guy's abandoned over there and another guy's helping him out. Isn't that nice? Good Samaritans and everything. Aww. It's so nice of him to help him out. I don't even know how long this video is. It could be at the 20-minute mark right now, for all I know. Maybe not. Oh my God, look at the wind out here. Oh, the rain. It's so exciting. I love this. I swear, if I lived... A lot of you guys may not know this, and a lot of you may already know this, that I'm from the Caribbean. I was born in a country called Trinidad. And I dealt with many hurricanes growing up as a child. In the Caribbean, hurricanes are almost like a way of life. You know, you experience them during the season that we call the rainy season, which is when most of our rain takes place. And during those rainy seasons, sometimes you get a lot of hurricanes, and you can't avoid that. It's a part of life out there. So growing up in Trinidad, I watched a ton of hurricanes, and the beauty of it is that I lived near the water. I would say about a half of a mile to a full mile away from the ocean. So where my house was, I could actually see the ocean. As a matter of fact, I don't even think it was a mile. I had to be about a quarter of a mile away from the nearest ocean or beach or whatever you want to call it. I would actually see American naval ships coming into harbor and things like that. But wow, it is so windy. One of the things that I was always able to experience is when hurricanes were coming inland, you would always see the water, and you would see the spinning of it would create almost like I don't want to say typhoon, because that's not what it was. It was more of a tornado-like effect that would occur over the water, and you would see this tornado just sucking water from the ocean up with it. It was one of the most beautiful effects I have ever seen, and God knows if I, at the time, owned a camera, I would have been recording every piece of it. But I did not own a camera, of course. So those are things I only have in memory. But as I was saying, hurricanes and just nature as a whole makes me super excited. It's what I live for, man. You know, to see nature at work. I would love to see a tornado take effect. I would love to see, like that typhoon that happened in Japan. I would love to see that. I have experienced an earthquake, but it wasn't anything really earth-shattering to the point where it destroyed homes or anything like that. It was just a little bit of shaking that may have knocked over a picture or a clock on the wall or something along those lines. Nothing major. Okay, I'm still doing 60 miles an hour, and I don't have a problem maintaining that speed. It seems as if the wind gusts in this area aren't as... Oh, fuck! Nope, I spoke too soon. As soon as I said that, I got pushed off to the left by a gust of wind. Damn. Alright, back to what I was saying. I was saying that the wind gust seems as if they have calmed down a bit, but that is absolutely not the case. it is just as bad. I just haven't experienced any patches of gusts for a while. But I'm not too far from work. I'm actually very close at this point. Yes, it's very gusty. There's a lot, the visibility levels, if you guys can see on the camera. And I have to give my flip a round of applause for sticking with me. I'm almost at my destination and it's still recording. Oh fuck. Excuse the absurd amount of obscenities that I have blurted out during this video. I just have no other way of vocally explaining or revealing how scary of an experience this is as my car gets shoved around by the wind here. And this guy in this Altima, or lady in this Altima, has no desire to drive any faster than 50 because she's probably as afraid as I am. Yep, it's a lady. But I'm living, lady. I'm living. And you're not. Yes. Okay. Let's just hope I don't experience any more wind gusts because I am very, very close to my destination. And I will be able to turn off this camera and I will... Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Oh my God. The car is getting shoved towards the rail. Alright. Alright, let me bring my speed down. Oh crap. Let me bring my speed. Oh shit! Trying so hard to keep this car. What is that? Is that a car that's on the side of the road? Oh shit, don't want to drift into him. Dangerous location, buddy. Dangerous location. All right. We are off the highway finally. Still getting pushed around by the wind here. I'm surprised that what are those things called? I'm like at such a loss right now. The traffic lights are working. Normally, when we have bad storms, the traffic lights are like one of the first things to go. Okay. I have survived driving to my location in the middle of Hurricane Sandy. I wish I had some bodies of water to show on camera or some fallen trees to show on camera, but I guess to my fortune I didn't encounter any situations that were dangerous enough that I would have needed to show anything like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this special edition of Driving with Goat. Goat the Great versus Hurricane Sandy. I myself have officially reached my destination and I will now be parking my car. Thanks for checking out the video. I'm out of here. Peace.